Stick around. We're going to have some music for you by the local singer-songwriter Colton Burris and also the founder and principal of Granite Mountain Sounds, Mike DeSorda, joining us next here on Leza Live. Stay with us.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle and just around. Hard to handle now. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. So excited to welcome in studio Mike DeSorda, the founder and principal of Granite Mountain Sounds. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Leza.
And you brought along with you Colton Burris, a local singer-songwriter. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you for having us, Leza. Nice to meet you. Great to be here.
Nice to meet you, and you brought your guitar.
Absolutely.
You got your 10-gallon hat on. If you guys are streaming us live, you can check out our guest this morning. I'm so happy that you reached out to me, Mike, because you got a lot to share about your business and about your artist here.
Our talent.
Your talent. Tell us a little bit about Granite Mountain Sounds and how you got started.
Sure. Well, actually, it's a very long story, but let me try to get as short as I can about it. Yeah. We're on radio here, after all. So anyway, I kind of got started in music late in life, actually, just a few years ago.
Yeah.
Thinking, just for a hobby, for a retirement thing, I'd pick up learn to play guitar a little bit.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, I owned a label.
Wow. As one does, I guess.
Yeah. So I didn't look back, and now I have a studio downtown on Cortez Street at a music venue actually down there that I think yesterday actually had Dr. Tippy on.
Yes.
And that same building.
Oh,
that we're in that same one.
Okay.
And so now I record artists, and we specialize in original music only.
Yes.
So we don't do covers really. And so there's a number of artists and songwriters around town that we're networking with and getting music with, including myself and others. And then we release the music. And so that's kind of what we do.
Right.
And in the meantime, I have Colton too now.
Yes. So tell me how you guys met and how you came together.
You want to do that, Colton?
Yeah, for sure. So I take guitar lessons with Drew Hall.
Yes.
And Mike takes lessons with Clyde Score, who's in the same building.
Okay.
And, just every Wednesday, we'd just end up visiting there in the little waiting area and got to know each other. And I was telling him about my ambitions and my goals, and his kind of just coincided with mine, and it was just very serendipitous how it all turned out.
That's super cool. Super cool. Well, your bio says Colton Burris is a singer-songwriter from Prescott, blending the honesty of traditional country with the introspective edge of alternative country, filtered through the warm, melodic influence of the 1970s Laurel Canyon scene. Mm-hmm. Wow, now that's a description if I ever heard one.
I'm kind of looking the part too, huh?
You kind of are looking the shells and the poncho. Very nice. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into music? How did you know you had talent?
Oh, gosh. Well, I always wanted to sing. I mean, that was always my first love. And I figured, once I reached my early 20s, I was like, I need to give this a shot. I just need to see if I can do it. And a good buddy of mine, Travis Crow, he had a every Wednesday residency over at the Windsock.
Okay.
And he invited me up with him a couple of times, and it ended up turning into an every Wednesday residency with him too, and I just kind of went from there, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, very cool. Well, you definitely have the voice. I mean, the speaking voice. I'm sure you've heard that your whole life, or maybe after puberty anyway. I don't know. But you definitely have the voice. So I can't wait to hear you sing a little for us. And you prepared a couple of songs, huh?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Do you want to play one now, and then we can talk about it after? That would be wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're prepared.
I'd love it.
Okay, tell us what you're going to play.
All right, this first song I'm going to play is called Let 'Em Roll. I wrote this probably, I'd say, about 6 months ago.
Okay.
A little song about, everyone kind of goes through those little seasons of life where it's one inconvenience after another, but when the good times come, you got to take them and let them roll. Just roll with it.
And I'd like to add just one thing real quick. This is actually going to be the song we're going to use for our first music video we're in the middle of producing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this is going to be the title track, when we get an album.
Fantastic.
Call it Let 'Em Roll.
Let 'Em Roll, Colton Burris.
All right. The old times come and gone, but at least they're not the same.
Same old little town, but it's got a different name. She packed up everything, plus the kitchen sink. Now I got plenty of time to think. Four big empty walls and a dog without a name. I sure hate seeing him, and I think he feels the same. I can't rub together 2 red cents, I can barely pay the rent. Try to smell the flowers while I'm crawling through the... How can you tell you're on the right track when it's barely road? How can you get anywhere when you're taking it slow? The new day gives what it may, stick it and move along. March to a different beat of the same old boring song. Can't say I know too much about anything, but this I know. When the good times come, take them and let them roll. Ha! My job is such a drag, sometimes I wanna quit. But when the weekend comes, all I do is sit. No sense in thinking about all the places that you've been, 'cause a place is never seen, need thought now and then. Sometimes I'm thinking that the right track is a dead-end road. Sometimes I'm thinking the dead end is the place to go. But the new day gives what it may, stick it and move along. Come up with brand new words of the same old boring song. Can't say I know too much about anything, but this I know. When the good times come, take them and let them roll. Ha! Some days I hesitate, some days I'm all the way. Sometimes I talk too much, sometimes nothing to say. Sometimes I can't decide the man I want to be. Guess I'll be anyone as long as it ain't me. Sometimes I'm thinking that I hit the end of the road. Then I remember a little thing I once was told. The new day gives what it may, stick it and move along. March to a different beat of the same old boring song. Can't say I know too much about anything, but this I know. When the good times come, take them and let them roll. Ha! Let 'em roll, let 'em roll. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll.
Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed that. What a nice beat, happy, uplifting tune. Yes,
Well,
yes.
thank you
and we
very
can all
much.
kind of relate to the lyrics.
I sure
every
hope
once in
so.
a while.
I
yes.
sure hope so.
Yes. So, how long did it take you to write that song?
You know what? That's funny. It took me probably a couple of months.
That's
I had the
it.
first half written.
Yeah.
And man, I was struggling with that last
Really?
verse.
Okay, so 2 months is a long time. Then you're saying. See, for me, I'm thinking 2 months is that's quick. No, not so much.
Some of them I've
Yeah.
been able to do in like 10 minutes
Yeah.
or so, but
Yeah. Now, how long have you
far and
been
few between.
writing songs?
Oh, I'd say probably about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, so you said, Mike, that you guys are going to be doing a video, a music video to that song.
That's correct.
And what does that look like?
Well, it's kind of in development stages right now, conceptual stages, but basically it's going to be some location around town.
Yeah.
There'll be shots of I call them the boys. We haven't really talked about the backing band
Okay.
here, called Granite, and they should get a shout out here.
Yes.
We have Randall, our bass player, Garrett, our electric guitar lead player.
Okay.
And then Logan, our drummer.
Oh, wow.
All young men, but all extremely talented. And we're hoping to get them maybe here in a couple months.
Oh,
when
that'd be
springtime comes.
awesome. awesome. Yeah.
We'll get them to play for you as well. But anyway, so it's going to be Colton and the boys.
Okay.
And there's going to be a variety of shots around town. We may even go to Jerome, do some shots there. It's going to be shots of them both rehearsing and performing the song. So, it'll be kind of different shots in and out and that sort of thing. So
how fun.
Yeah, we're having a good time. We're just kind of getting started. We do have 2 scenes shot so far, but we have more to do. So.
Have you done a music video before?
No.
Yeah, you neither, huh, Colton?
No, this is
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But we've actually brought in a local actor, producer kind of gentleman that knows what he's doing. So
yeah.
we're getting some help.
How wonderful. And then what's the plan to distribute that video? Social media?
No plan yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there, I guess.
Right.
The other thing to mention, though, is that we're also working towards a summer tour. We're going to try to get a summer tour for the boys.
Fantastic.
So I don't know how long that'll be, what's going to take shape, but I have some connections around town that have connections into that world, and so we're kind of laying the groundwork for that, hopefully for this summer. So
very cool, very cool. We're talking this morning. My guests, we have Mike DeSorda from Granite Mountain Sounds and local singer-songwriter Colton Burris in this morning. More with these two coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back, and thanks for spending some time with us on this Wednesday morning. We're talking with Mike DeSorda, the founder and principal of Granite Mountain Sounds right here in Prescott, and Colton Burris, who is a local singer-songwriter, and he just played his original song, Let It Roll.
Let 'em roll.
Yeah,
let 'em roll.
Let 'em roll, not let it roll. Let 'em roll.
Correct.
And you guys just told me during the break that you're working on an album for Colton and the boys.
Yes, and the boys. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Colton, as you know, writes a lot of songs.
Yeah.
He has plenty to fill up a first album. So in addition to all the rehearsing we have to do for the shows we do, we are starting to fit in recording in my studio as well. And so we use the boys as obviously the musicians. The name of the band is called Granite.
I love that name.
Yeah. So it's Colton Burris and Granite. Actually, the whole act is called Colton Burris and Granite.
Yeah.
And these young men are just extremely talented and enthusiastic and energetic.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be the musicians for the album primarily. Mm-hmm. We can pull other people in as we need them.
Sure.
But then Colton, of course, will be the vocalist.
Yeah.
And we're also starting to work in our harmonies with some of the boys. And there's no reason we might bring in a spot artist or two to help harmonies as well on the album as we need it. So we're hoping. I mean, the goal is to have it out by the end of the year. It might be a little ambitious. There's a lot of work.
Sure.
But that's what we're shooting for.
Okay. So. Well, as soon as you know the release date, you got to let me know. Okay.
Absolutely.
We'll have a big show, so we can tell everybody about it. Well, so you're thinking about 12 songs on the album?
I think it was.
We've got 12 to 15 even.
Yeah.
Right. And you've written all these songs.
Not all of them. Not
okay.
all of them.
Yeah.
There's a couple of covers on there, but the vast majority of them I wrote.
Now, do you prefer to sing original or covers?
It's kind of a tough one. I do like to sing originals.
Yeah.
I like to bring something new out to folks and see if it resonates with anybody. But man, some of those covers, I truly love them.
Yeah.
I just love singing
like,
them.
What's your favorite cover?
Oh, wow. I have to say, Looking Out My Back Door, Creedence Clearwater, I love that.
Yes.
I love singing that one. That's always a fun one. American Girl, Tom Petty.
Yes.
Those are some fun ones.
Two of my favorites. Oh, very fun.
Get people tapping their toes.
That's right.
I think the thing to note is there's plenty of bands and acts in town that do covers.
Yeah.
And they do them great, by the way. There's many fantastic acts around town. We love them all.
Sure.
So there's no reason to reinvent that same wheel, right? So that's why we're trying to find a niche with original music.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, you can catch Colton and the boys monthly at Jersey Lil. Right.
No, it's just me at Jersey
Colton.
Lily.
Okay, very good.
Colton and the boys do play occasionally at the Windsock.
Uh-huh.
That's one of our regulars. We've been there, I think, 3 times now.
Very nice.
And then we do plan a private show at the moment at the music venue we talked about yesterday on Cortez Street there.
Yes.
And so that's probably going to be the end of the month. And then we're probably going to be at the Point in April as well. So.
Wow, fabulous.
I keep saying we, not we, they.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a team effort, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very exciting. Now, I'm assuming you love to play live.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Yeah.
that's fantastic pleasure to do that.
Right.
It's great.
Someone on the show once told me, and it was a musician, he said, if there's one person out there that wants to listen, I want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. If there's one or two people out there, play like there's 100 or 200
Right.
out there. It's fun.
Very cool. So what is is that your favorite song that you've written? Let them roll?
I would say it's probably one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I mean, it's kind of tough to choose, like picking your
I bet.
favorite
They're all
kid.
your
You know?
babies. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, if somebody wanted to follow you, or can people book you for gigs and parties
Sure.
and things
Absolutely.
like that? How do they go about getting a hold of you?
Yeah, they just need to contact Granite Mountain Sounds, and the email address is info@granitemountainsounds.com.
Okay.
And so just drop me an email, and we're happy to entertain any bookings or shows out there, and we can talk about that. So,
Right. Okay. And you also have social media
Yep.
outlets, both of you. And yours is Mike?
Yeah, so there's Granite Mountain Sounds Facebook page,
Okay.
and there's Granite Mountain Sounds Instagram, but we also have Colton Burris and Granite as a Facebook page as well.
Okay.
And we also have Colton Burris Facebook group fan page.
Wow.
So
I got to get on all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been putting in a lot of work, I tell you.
That's awesome. Speaking of the work, I mean, it has to involve a lot to represent somebody, especially an artist up and coming. How many artists are you representing right now?
One.
Just one. Okay. I mean, we're looking at him.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sure that
keeping me
takes-
very busy.
I'm a full-time job.
Boy, aren't you just blessed that you ran into this guy that can give all
Absolutely.
his effort to you?
Oh my gosh,
And,
I count my blessings every day.
I believe that.
Well, it gives me a reason to get up in the mornings now that I'm technically retired from a professional business career. Right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, and I bet you're having a ball with it.
Oh, I am having
Yeah.
a great time. And the young guys just keep me young, too. Right?
Yes.
That's the other thing. So,
Yes, absolutely. I can see how it's a
They
good
keep me
partnership.
young too. I'm the oldest one in the group, and my nickname is Unk with all of them.
How young are these boys?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
are they in school?
Literally two are seniors in high school.
Wow,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
18,
Yeah.
and my bass player Randall, he just turned 28, and I'm about to turn 29. So
Fantastic.
I don't want to say how old I'm going to
You don't have to.
I don't need to.
You don't have to, Mike.
Okay.
Well, that is super cool. How did you bring the band together, or were they already a band
Oh,
when
boy.
you got them to play
That's
with
a
Colton?
great story, actually, because Colton came to me, as he mentioned, it was actually last fall.
Yeah.
And we've known each other many years, but he knew I had a deep business background.
Yeah.
And know enough about music to be dangerous, and he knows all the things. He knows music, and so we thought we'd combine forces and see what I could do for him.
Okay.
His first thing he said is, "I want a backing band. I'm tired of doing this stuff solo
Sure
around
you
town."
do. I get that.
Yeah. So one thing led to another. We some of our mentors and teachers, music teachers around town knew these boys. I contacted them. Next thing you know, we have a three-piece band, 4-piece counting Colton, and it just fell. I mean, within 2 weeks, it fell into place.
Yeah.
And
It was meant to be.
it was just meant to be. And they're all cool guys, and they're all chill, and they're all just talented, and we have a good time when we're together as well. It's not just all work, but it's also having a good time.
Oh, I'm
So,
sure.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
All right, we have to take another break. When we come back, you're going to play another song for us?
Absolutely. I'd be
You
more
wanna
than happy to.
You want to set it up for us right now? What are you thinking?
for sure, it's a song that Mike here had wrote. It's called "Seeing You at the Bottom of My Glass."
Okay. Looking forward to hearing that song coming up here on Leza Live.
I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Welcome back. Having a lot of fun this morning on Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA. We have Mike DeSorda from Granite Mountain Sounds and Colton Burris, local singer and songwriter, in this morning. And you just set it up. You're going to play another song for us.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a song that Mike actually wrote. And we want to tell people that you have a songwriter's album that you're going to put out in the next couple months. And they're all songs that you've written, performed by other artists.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started writing a couple years ago when my music teacher challenged me to start writing.
Yes.
And it was always a bucket list thing anyway. And so I just fell right into it. And turns out I had some minimal talent around
Cool.
it. And so here I am about 17 songs later. They're out there in the streaming world, as singles, but now I'm pulling together as an album.
Okay.
And because of my age, I'm calling it Better Late Than Never. So.
Perfect. That's a great title.
Yeah.
We'll keep our eye out for that.
Thank you.
All right. So this is a song that Mike wrote, and Colton's going to perform. Say the title again.
Seeing You at the Bottom of My Glass.
I love it.
One of them old country drinking heartbreak songs.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I'm so lonely here with all these people. The bartender pretends to be my friend. Well, I'm not sure why everyone's smiling. No, not sure why they don't see my pain. This drink helps me to forget the past, but somehow I'm still seeing you at the bottom of my glass. And you're looking so pretty down there, pretty as can be. And I'm thinking just one more drink and you'll come back to me. But this drink helps me to forget the past, but somehow I'm still seeing you at the bottom of my glass. When I lick the last drop of whiskey, my blurry head imagines me kissing you again. The lights flicker, the bartender scowls at me, but I can't leave while you're smiling at me from the bottom of my glass. 'Cause this drink helps me to forget the past, but somehow I'm still seeing you at the bottom of my glass. Yes, somehow you're still mine at the bottom of this glass. Won't you give me one more chance at the bottom of my glass? At the bottom of my glass. At the bottom of my glass.
What a great song. Very great song. Written by Mike, performed by Colton. Guys, catch Colton Burris tomorrow night at Jersey Lil. What time?
7 to 10.
7 to 10 o'clock. Follow them both on social media and give Mike a call if you want to book Colton for your gigs and parties. What's the number?
So the phone number was 520-270-5551. Again, 520-270-5551, or email me at info@granitemountainsounds.com.
Guys, this was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
I can't wait to see you in the future when your album's out and when your album's out. Let's do this again with the boys.
Yes, we
Absolutely,
will.
I would love it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Leza.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.